Over my left shoulder here, that's Camp's Marina. Ground zero for some excellent late autumn speckled trout action right here in the heart of Shell Beach. Boy, I talked to Robbie Campo this morning. He said the specks are biting as close as the fort, right at the end of the bayou, right there at Lake Bourne. Boy, I fished with Captain Jacques Laboureur today, and we headed over to the Biloxi Marsh, where the fishing is always great this time of year when you have mild conditions, which we certainly had today. Highs maybe in the mid-60s, lows started out in the mid-40s just so, a little bit chilly this morning, but could not have been a more beautiful day, and the speckled trout action was fantastic. We had to move a little bit. No place did we find just one after another. We would catch 8, 9, 10 fish and then have to move, but the fishing is just fantastic. Not only speckled trout, but a lot of sheephead. We didn't keep any of the sheephead today, but people who like to catch them, they're very, very good to eat, and boy, there are millions of them in Biloxi Marsh right now. Take a look at the action.
There we go. Beautiful.
Doc, the name of the game right now is just sticking and moving, right? I mean, you're eventually going to find them, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, especially with some good moving water, and you can see how clean the water's been out here. You know, oh, swing and a miss. If you, don't be scared to move, you know. If you don't get a bite in 5-10 minutes, you know, that Cajun Dynamite, them Campos live shrimp, will let you know if somebody's home for sure. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if we got another one out there. I blew that last one. Come on, boo. Come on. Right now. Disappear, Cork. There it is. Telling you, they can't resist it. Gonna be another tagged one. But they got some fish in the area. That's always a good sign. A lot of protection on those windy days also, you know. And I mean, you can catch fish in some of the smallest little stuff. Definitely live shrimp makes it easier, and it helps keep the fish around, you know. Plastics work well. But if you can keep somebody in the boat on live shrimp, it'll help keep them fish in the area and keep them active. Pretty much the typical stuff. Mussel Bay, Stump Lagoon, Pete's Lagoon, up towards Brick, all that, you know. Had a good little lick earlier this year and drum over that way, but them fish kind of bailed out of there for a minute now. So I've stayed out of there this year. You can find a lot of protection in here. So even on those days where the water gets real dirty, you can get in some little tight areas with some, you know, water moving and really make something happen. When it was cold, that water temperature got below 50, and 50 is kind of the line. They really don't like biting when that water temperature is less than 50 degrees. So, yeah, he's good. He's good. It's just, look how clean that water is. I just can't get over it. All right, you coming with me? Yeah, as long as you have good tide. I mean, there's times where I won't leave early because I'll have a slack tide in the morning, you know. So it's pointless running around and running through all your spots when, you know, you got no water moving. There we go. That's what I wanted. But I mean, we've been catching reds and sheepheads mixed in with the trout on these reefs like this. So it's just a great time of year to be out here. It's cool.